Hello and welcome. The Spa Endurance Time Trial Competition runs from May 6th to 19th of 2025. You can get practice in now. So which car should you choose? Well, the Porsche and Acura are pretty evenly matched. BMW, you got to go a little bit deeper, but you can see all of them are good. I personally prefer the Acura. I just like the way it handles more. So I'm just showing you here, you got to go a ways before you find BMWs. Okay, so here's the specs. And you can see that the PR is actually higher in the Porsche, but again, I like the handling of the Acura, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's mostly what we see in the top. So we're going to go through this twice. I'm going to bring down the bonnet view so you can see that. These are the two main views people use for competitive time trial racing. Bonnet view in the top, chase view in the bottom. A handful of people that I know use driver view, and whatever works for you, works for you. So that first corner is critical. 25% of the lap is between the first corner and Lacombe, which is at the top here. So you really want to get that exit well. And then check this out. Like, we're going to go through this again with braking points. But from here, I'm full throttle till Bruxelles. So you can see I made nice gains on my Ghost there. Bruxelles is very tricky. I'm back to the throttle pretty early. Then full throttle through this corner as well, if you have the right trajectory. Certainly we're braking at Pouan and most corners coming up. This time through, it's better just to watch my trajectory and kind of feel the flow. The Acura is interesting. If you're riding it right on the razor edge, it won't turn. It'll just kind of hold a corner. So I could be pushing this a little bit more. Now, Stavelot from here to the chicane is 22% of a lap. So again, very critical corner to do well. And I wasn't great on that, but I was okay. I'm ahead of my Ghost. This is you seeing the 13th place time that I've already got. So I'm not making a new time. This is my 13th place time. Now, small acceleration point here between the two braking points. And then really you can see I'm pushing those limits. Now, some of you people, if you're not familiar with this game or you're not competitive, you're going to freak out because I'm driving on the grass sometimes. If you want to keep all four tires on track all the time, go ahead. You're not going to be competitive. So there you go. I'm stopping way back there, going a little bit off here, getting onto the throttle right at that apex. So in real life racing, if they could take all four tires, if they could take all two tires off all the time, they would. But in real life racing, it's pretty dangerous to get into the grass like this. Can you imagine doing that in Eau Rouge Radion at those speeds? Bye-bye, you're wrecking. But we can, so we must. You got to push the limits of whatever game you're playing. That's just the way it is. And then at Lacombe corner here, that's where I didn't want to take two tires off track there. I'd rather have the better braking ability. Two tires off is going to be the worst braking ability in the game, but sometimes you need it for trajectory. So I might have been able to get a little more speed out of Bruxelles there if I would have taken two tires off, but didn't want to. We'll just see if it's going to be necessary during the actual competition. I'm showing you this now so you can practice. Now here, I really need trajectory because I'm not on the brakes very long at Pouan, and way over onto the grass. Of course, you'd be wiping out in real life, but there have been some epic overtakes on the grass that were legal in real life. Very risky, but wow, there's been some epic stuff done. And then here, getting on that throttle nice and early, probably a little bit earlier. It could have been a little bit earlier. Yeah, because that's where you can see I'm giving up a little bit here because I wasn't quite early enough. Still, pretty good. And then we're going to watch for the end of the curb coming up here. The red and yellow curb here, red and orange, right near the end of that. Taking it way up here and maybe in the throttle a little bit earlier. This is so tough to do well. And there we go. There we go. That's pretty good. So I don't know if this would be good enough in the actual time trial competition. People drive way more competitively there. This is good enough for here. So please like and subscribe. Best of luck to you in that competition. Bye-bye now.